last time I had built a computer was 2013. So we're going to see what we can do here. One of the things that we're going to be working with is this MSI board. It's a Mag Z690. I believe, actually, I have. Yeah, it's a Mag Z690X. It's got Wi-Fi on it. Oops. USB 3, HDMI on board, display port. We're going to be using a video card. I'm actually planning on fixing the video card. However, the video card fan that I ordered is trapped in Canada Post, and I'm actually concerned that perhaps the actual package has been lost, because I have managed to get one of my packages donated. I'm gonna actually just run off of YouTube and Twitch, I think. I was going to run off of Kick as well, but I have a feeling that my current computer, which is a 2013 computer, is just not powerful enough to run that many streams at once. It kept connecting and disconnecting. I see now that it's connected. So anyways, we're just going to clean off some of this leftover thermal paste here. I'm not going to get crazy about it. I doubt that it's going to make a big difference. This is an i137000K, so it's a 5.4 gigahertz, and it's got 16 cores. My current processor is a 3.5 gigahertz, and it only has 4 cores. I was lucky enough to get this donated to me, or rather given to me. And then we also have the camera. So we also have, I've got the first NVMe drive. So this is a Samsung 990 Evo Plus. I'm excited to see how fast these are. The transfer rate is huge compared to just some crucial RAM, DDR5, 32 gigs of RAM. I'm going from 60 to 32, and then just an SSD, 1 terabyte, just to have that extra space to kind of work with while I'm doing this. We're going to go with Windows 11, probably professional. Haven't totally decided yet, but ordered a bunch of different stuff from Amazon Prime. One of the things that I picked up was this thing's huge, but the MSI Mag Core Liquid i360. There was a bunch of different options, and this one just seemed economical. Came in a huge box. It's quite a big one. And then just a generic power supply. So we just have again from Amazon, a Sama, but it's an 850. I do have a case that I can put this all into. So now I think I'm going to just build on the bench here. Sorry, I should be speaking out loud. I was just looking at the chat here. I'm not used to this at all. This is the first time I've ever streamed. I should turn this music down. Honestly, I haven't really been following computers for quite a while. I was really into them, and then just with my work and everything, I kind of stopped being part of the computer world, and then I just happened to get a bunch of computer parts, which kind of caused me to do this upgrade. But yeah, it all sounds alright. I just don't know anything about your CPU cooler. I just sort of double check on that. That was one of the things that I did, is I kind of looked into things, and it sounded like this cooler should be good enough for what I need. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. music too quiet now? Okay, so we'll move on. I'll try to pay attention. The only thing I'm not sure how I'm gonna pull off, like I can put this all on a piece of cardboard like I would have in the past. It's still same volume. Oh, I wonder if it's, maybe it's just, I probably don't know what I'm doing in OBS. I probably have, even though I've turned it, oh, I know what I do. This. There. Oops. Well, that's moved. Let me know if that affected the volume at all. I just tried turning it down in YouTube Music, or in whatever. I'm playing the YouTube. Oh. Yeah, see, I don't know how I would actually run this cooler. So we'll move that out of the Pico Plus that you can get on Amazon. It's got. All right. Oh, not out. Okay. To double check. Is this? Goes like that. That's out. That's just kind of crazy. I guess we'll take these off. Just protective films. And then I'm dealing with a bunch of new technologies like the NVMe. This cooler idea is just kind of not back in the days we'd have. Can I even? No, never mind. Anyways, I noticed that it was reflecting some of the posters around me. Okay. A lot of times I'm more into Transformer figures and stuff. This is a Blockies character that actually lights up. It's actually glowing right now. And, yeah. It's a lot of wiring. Okay. See here. Got that. And like even used to have like a Commodore VIC-20. See, I'm used to the olden days when there was instructions, whereas nowadays there's probably like a QR code and it just takes me somewhere and you can just look at it then. Okay. It's got a dual-sided infinite mirror. What was that weird? I don't know. Alright, well. Yeah, the box really tells me absolutely nothing. There is no instructions. It's empty as empty can be. Alright. Where... Okay. What in the world did I do with... Alright, sorry, I'll just be... Yeah. I should probably... I think I could even probably use the actual mounts that this thing came with the board already had mounts. Kind of the thing you're looking at can be a little bit trickier. Or the video you find isn't quite what you were hoping for. So, think about this for a minute. It's going to be going that way, so it makes sense. You probably want to have... You need to use the kit, I think. Sit like that, so then these standouts aren't tall enough. Okay, let's do this way. It was made it overly economical to get to upgrade or to get build a newer computer. Sorry, there we go. So, I don't know. This is for socket 11. Which one's this one? That's 4770. Let's go here. So we got Intel 3700K socket, total number of core. This. Oh, okay, yeah. So socket 1700. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, you might have been talking to me, but I can't. Yeah. So the paper one was an 1851 Intel. So all right, and then so Intel. That's AMD's. Those are case screws. Oh, there we go. See, there's a little QR thing for the user manual. AMD stuff. There's some grease. Let's double check that this even was compatible with the socket that I have. I believe it was. It's really hard for me to see because the way I've got the lighting in the room is so that the camera looks good. I'll be right back. Yeah, okay. It fits. Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, it's funny. The lighting that I'm using to make it so it's not too reflective, I'm actually just shining it off of a flipped poster that I have that's made of canvas. But yeah, no, I hate just having QR codes. I've much for a long time, and I like it a lot. I wear contacts, so a lot of time. And I don't know if you want me to call you Tio or Deska. But yeah, it looks like you're over in the UK. Held on with stuff? Is that attached to the... Or is this just... It's probably just sticky. It's a nicer plate. Don't want to break anything. Is this just stuck to that? Yeah, I think so. Oh, Portugal. Okay. I just saw the... yeah, it feels a lot more firm than not. I might not actually have to take that off. That was one of the things, though, is I'm assuming he kept his cooler. Maybe I can just get away with putting these in. Let's see what happens. Oh, what were the washers? Oh, that was for 1200. Right? Yeah, I'm hoping this boots. From everything I was told is, they just upgraded their machine. So hopefully this even works. Otherwise, I bought a whole bunch of parts that I have no use for. I mean, I could make them usable, but that doesn't feel very... Okay. It's all there, and now this should... Yeah, I'd really rather not try to, like, I couldn't even imagine if I snapped a trace or something and end up with a useless board. But yeah, I ordered a replacement fan because my current graphics card isn't too bad, but I can put way more than that on. It's kind of a weird thick. But yeah, the video card ordered a replacement, but with the postal strike in Canada, which is where I am, this is junk. I don't like this. Well, it's not junk, but I don't like the consistency at all. Yeah, just, well, like, because see, it's sticking to my finger. Yeah, it's super rubbery. I don't know. I've got some white thermal paste, like actual normal liquidy stuff. I don't know how much transfer I'm really going to get the aluminum or white stuff, I think. I don't know what the heck am I going to do with this. Here, well. Sorry, I put that there. Alright, okay. Back to this. Clean it back off again. Yeah, I could see if I made like a big gob of it and then put the cooler on it, would probably squish it. Can't quite. I'm not gonna. The fact that it stuck to my finger more than it stuck to that. Alright, so we're gonna try this stuff. A lot of times, like my job is working on equipment, so that's more. That's actually way too much. I should have grabbed more than one piece of paper towel. Oh yeah, that feels better. But that's way too much. Try not to spread it onto every single part of the clip. Yeah, exactly. It's actually funny, a long time ago, a buddy of mine, he builds computers and stuff, and he'd been building computers for years and years and years, and he wasn't aware of pin 1 back in the old days when you were hooking up your parallel ports or your floppy drives, well, basically any of the cabling, IDE cables, and even nowadays, you've got pin 1. So there'll either be a marking on the board that'll say 1 or a square solder point, and that's usually your pin 1. But he'd put a cable on the wrong way around, but had to always just manage to do it properly. So it was sort of a surprise to him that it wasn't working. Anyways, okay, well, that should do that. I'm going to put this puppy on here. Now, I'm thinking that this is going to mount this direction, so I might as well put it this way. And then we got... For a minute, I got all weirded out. I looked over and I saw the pins I removed, and I was trying to figure out where in the world those belong. So that was dumb. There we go. So now I've marred the mirror finish. That is too tight there. Yeah. Well, and I've done that before where I've gone and done major sort of trying to run cables everywhere. And the case I've got is actually to case, but it's really, really, really big. It's overly heavy, and that reminds me of my first computer. I had an IBM PS. It's lights and stuff. Oh, that's just not going to make it look better. There is over there. And DOS 4 on it originally. That's all shiny now. There we go. Yeah, I had a 2400 baud modem back on that computer, and then upgraded to a 14.4 US Robotics. It was amazing at the time. All right, so that should be good. I don't know how tight. The problem is I've got really, from working on equipment, I can tighten and unscrew and screws really well with my fingers. I don't know what torque I'm supposed to have it at. Oh, man. Oh. Do you know what I did wrong? I forgot to take the label off the bottom of the... Yeah. And it was such a hassle to get these stupid little tiny screws on. Jeez. Well, at least I remembered. That'd be embarrassing. And that's the thing, when I remember at the very, very early days, I had a buddy give me a game, and he's like, okay, all you need to do is put the disk in your drive, and then you're going to type copy colon / star. This one-handed. The star. No, just a sec. Of course, the star is an asterisk, but I was typing the word STAR, and then a period, and then STAR. So my point was, it's very easy to mess stuff up, and everyone starts not knowing how to do things, so don't be all judgmental about how somebody's doing something if they don't know what they're doing. If they're being nice about it. If they're being a tool about it, then, well, they're being a tool. Okay, so let's try this again. Now, without piece of plastic in between everything. I did take it off, right? Yeah. All right. It's like I'm not actually starting, but it is starting. And of course, if you go too tight in one spot, then it's going to be too hard to get even. I'm not going to use a screwdriver on this. I don't see a point. I think that's way too much. Yeah, like sort of a star pattern. I've worked on combi ovens and all sorts of stuff where you have to make sure the burner gaskets are all good and stuff. And as long as I'm not completely all off kilter, it should be good. Wonder, is that even... Oh yeah, so that seems to be going. Yeah, I think my computer can't handle streaming to YouTube and Kick and Twitch all at the same time. So this new one should be able to handle it no problem. Those are good. All right. Well, at least I remembered, or whatever. Glad that got taken care of. Okay, so CPU fans. Can't see anything. I'm going to need to... You know what? Where are we here? I gotta find my... It might take a break. Just hold on a sec. All right. Using... Yeah, I'm using the RTMP, maybe? Or RMTP. They just jumped back into everything, creating the YouTube account and everything. All this has been in about the last 4 to 5 weeks. And then it just happened. I ran into somebody. Well, it all started with this board, actually. and finding out that that person was a streamer and that it's, they were able to do streaming. So yeah, I've started to apply for some of the stuff just so that because I was told that you want to try to get on TikTok. So I appreciate you pointing that out. Because actually the thing was, I was told by this one person about Kick, and so there's Kick, Kick, but there's also like this other chat thing called Kick, which is Kik, and that's how they spelled it originally. So I ended up looking at that, and it was, anyways. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break for about half an hour, I think, and then I'll come back. I'm just gonna leave this going. I don't know. I haven't looked into doing all the things I should be doing, which is put that there. And then I'll just write down on something. But yeah, if you're curious and want to know how this all goes and if it even boots, come back in about half an hour and we'll go. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks. You know what I have to do? I have to do this way. Up there. Throw that out. Get that away. I turn the music back on for now. Don't know how to make it quieter. Probably one of these things here. Desktop audio. There we go. How do I turn it down? Oh, it's so loud. Oops, that's a bit louder. Okay, I'm just adjusting the sound for now. There's quite a bit of a delay. We could put it maybe down to here. So my voice is loud enough now. Oh. So how is my voice with this volume? I think this is better. Anyways, I'm gonna leave. All right. That away. That away. And just put that somewhere else. Well, that's too bad. Whatever. Anyways, I meant to grab a flashlight. Right. Yeah, so I go grab the flashlight. This, yeah. Okay, so, oh, that's way too bright for the camera. Pump fan 1, okay. Do I plug this to this? And where is this? Okay, I have no idea what to do with that. I can't. Does that see there? System fan. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't have a button or anything. I gotta put it into the case because I gotta hook up all the. Oh, that'll be. I never thought of that. Oh well. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch a video about this. I should probably consider this to be the pump fan and this to be the CPU fan. This way. Okay, so, all right, I'm gonna assume that and assume that that's what we're gonna call this. And should probably at least check out a video. I don't know if I have to do anything with these cables. I should probably look up the user manual. Okay, so let's start with that. Let's look up the user manual. Actually, you know what? I'll just do a Google search. It'll probably be faster. Okay, so here. Okay, so we're just gonna look up MSI. Was it I360? And to support. And we'll download this somewhere. Excuse me. There we go. Doesn't matter what color at all. Okay, so you need all this stuff. That's fine. Put that in, do that. It's the same thing. Okay, so there's a Deckard goes to CPU fan, and then there's that, and that has to connect to. Oh, okay. Just do a search for that. MSI mag Z690. We were wondering if it has a ARGB header. Sorry, I shouldn't be going silent. That has a 3-pin connector, 3 pins. Is there a picture somewheres? Well, why would it not? That would be ridiculous if it didn't. Does it say anything about ARGB? Core boosting, enhanced performance, lightning speed memory, lightning gen. Let's just top higher bandwidth, fast transfers, lightning speed, connectivity, audio, USB networking. Okay. I don't know if it has. Be a 3-pin connector if it has it. So either rainbow, USB 3.0, power system. So I have it. Let's go back over to here. All right. So what do I need to go from where to where? The ARGB is going to be this guy here, and then this guy there is going to go to there. Okay, cool. Look at that craziness. That does not feel good. Am I not doing anything wrong? Rainbow. Ouch. It says rainbow. It should fit. Oh. I was just off, I guess. Okay. Shoot. 1, 2, 3. That's some crazy stuff. Okay. Let's get back over to here, see if anyone's... Oh, hi. What's your PC problem, Maros? Or Moro? I don't know. I don't mind you asking. Sorry. I'm new to doing all of this. Sec. I hit that pretty hard, didn't I? All right, so that's hooked up and that's hooked up. This can go somewheres. See, that's the thing. This would normally be up here. Bring this over here. All right. This is a mess. Let's unplug all this. Tied a knot. It's gonna go there. It's gonna go there. That's fine there. There we go. Okay. All right. So there's a pump and the CPU fans all hooked up. We don't want any of these cables in the way. We're gonna have to put our RAM in. Find out which slot is which. I can't. Oh, there we go. Dim. What? Go over to the manual. What? Nope. What's going on here? My drive. Okay. All right. Okay, so there's that. Go to here. Cut that out. Okay. Anyways, open this up. I just want to get to the RAM. Dim slots. Memory module installation recommendations. So I have two. So dim A2 and dim B2. Interesting. So dim A2 and then dim B2. All right. Sounds good. Okay. Oh, see, that open. All right. There we go. Put it in there. Excuse me. All right. Take our RAM out. Grab light. Too much light. Dim A2 and B2. Okay. So A2 and B2. Fair enough. So hard for me to tell which way. Lining up. Okay. That's in. And this one into B2. Still not quite clean. Okay. this. Okay. Okay. Here we go. We're back. And right. So, which NVMe are we supposed to plug into? I wonder. Should take a look. Probably the first one. Too many different things. There we go. Right. If you installer, you'll need to use a tool. I think I'm just going to use the onboard video card for the moment because I'm using this video card for this one. All right, so from panels, I'm going to need like power. Oh, you're right, because I needed a power switch. Well, cheat. Is there a power button? This is a pretty fancy board. Doesn't have an on-off button? No. I don't think. No, I don't have one handy. Okay. Well, we're gonna have there. Okay. No, that's fine. Okay. 2, 1. I don't know. Do. Okay. Sorry, I should have been opening that on the screen, but anyways, so what it looks like. Switch back so I can see what we're doing here. Oh, that's ridiculous. All right. Okay. Just come in here like this. We'd see properly here. Just a second. Okay, that's down. Is that way? Oh, there we go. All right. I was flipping it the wrong way. I was unlocking it. Okay, so that's different. All right. So that's there, and then which of the heat shields is supposed to go? I have a super long one in the box. Oh, I have the super long one. This is probably the super long one. It probably goes from what the. No. You go this way from there with. No. It's a hole, a peg. That would be for a hard drive. It's not going there. And that's not going there. This is for M22, which is here and there. This is for does not go there. Does not go there. Doesn't go there. Don't understand where this goes. You know what? This is probably from a different board. Designed slightly different. This is definitely from here. I think. M22 matches better. That would make sense that it would just hang out here, right? Okay, well, don't really need to do anything with those for now. Just put them down there. All right, go back over to here. Sorry. Okay, move this. Okay, so we got that and that. Technically, we need to somehow get this all into some things so that we can. I could turn it on by just touching a screwdriver to there. We could just do that, I guess. Need a keyboard and a mouse. Okay, put that there. This is a mess. This. Okay. Okay, back to here. So we got that there. All that's there. The power. These, we don't need them. They were for the. Okay. This is the beauty cover. Don't need that at all right now. Up the side. The power supply open. Cord. You go. Standard cord, nothing exciting there. Manual. Oh, it's got cable management. It's got power supply. And oh, it's got some Velcro straps. Oh, and some plastic routing. Okay, so it's got mounting screws. Sorry, I put my hand there. Mounting screws. And then there's some Velcro fasteners. There's some plastic cable runners. Throw that out. Okay. Away. Sort of the way. All right. Okay. Toss it over there. And get back to it. Okay. So we got our K power supply. Neat. So we got what we got here. that right now. Do need that. Same. Something else. Good. All right. Okay, so let's switch over to here. Go back up. Okay, got spew powers. It's like gonna attach it to there. There's main board, and then there's another main board connector here. These, so they're like that, and then we just let's see here. Some SATA system fan. What about JRGB1? Maybe I should be plugged in to the Rainbow 3. Okay, the Rainbow 3 it is. Because that has 4 pins, so we're not connecting to that. Okay. Other than that, I don't really see anything else that matters. I should be able to run off of that. I guess you technically want to hook up one hard drive cable. Oh. Is there? Fair enough. Okay, IDE, SATA. Okay. Oh, I don't even have that right now, actually. But at some point, I will want to hook up a SATA drive, so we will need that. And then at some point, we will need PCI Express. So we'll grab one of these cables for PCI Express. There we go. So I'm gonna plug that into here. And oh, what? What is that connector? Wait. It's a different kind of connector. This thing. This PCI Express. But I don't know if I need that or not. We'll put that somewhere. Stuff in a bag. Really messy. Okay. We got one of those. Let's see. Throw that over there. And then here's PCI Express in case we need one. Okay. So that's all plugged into there. We need to put this so the fan can blow air. We're going to need power. Got power plugged in. We're going to need keyboard and mouse. Ouch. Mouse. Let's see here. So what? HDMI. Okay. Oh, I'm going to need internet. Oh, that's okay. Let's figure something out. Okay. That and that. Okay. We're just going to have to plug that into there. Be a bit much with this right here, but I mean, whatever. That's just a radiator. Okay, so, I'll use a screwdriver to boot, because that'll be fine. But yeah, as far as all right. Well, thanks for stopping by, everyone. Oh yeah, so possibly in about an hour or